Un tempo, quando ero giovane, mi piaceva correre.
A while ago, when I was young, I loved racing on the sea. And as the years have passed, my passion is still there, but I have begun to appreciate another type of boat too.
Qui si naviga sempre in sicurezza.
You can always navigate safely and peacefully here. It's another philosophy of sea life. Someone may say it's just slow motion. I prefer to think of it as a clever way to sail. Trawlers are boats made to carry. Wherever you want to go, in order to go long distances, you can't forget that. If you choose to go fully loaded, consumption is very low.
Per illustrarvi questa tipologia di imbarcazione.
To show you this particular type of boat, I'm on board the CRANCHI long-distance eco-trawler 53. We're going to test how it performs, holds to the route and how comfortable it is. But first I want to show you something very important.
Qualche settimana fa siamo andati.
A few weeks ago we came to the boatyard to watch the beginning of the yacht's construction.
Per realizzare la barca si parte dagli stampi.
You start off with the molds to build a boat. Fundamental, really. They ensure its strength, security and how it looks. CRANCHI are obsessive about their molds for all those reasons, keeping them dust-free in a temperature-controlled ambience. We're not just looking at how gorgeous the boat is, we're going to see how perfectly it's built. The resin is prepared and applied automatically for constant quality, temperature and catalyst control. This machine has been purpose-built for CRANCHI, and they've got one in every plant. Some parts are made with machines that need to be used manually. An automatised system distributes the quality of resin and fibre exactly as indicated in the construction manual.
Nello stampo vengono stese le fibre di vetro.
The fiberglass and resin are stretched out in the molds to form the hull, the deck and other pieces. It is incredibly important that the catalytic process for the resin happens to temperature and is humidity controlled. And here they've got a huge conditioning plant that creates the ideal conditions.
Pensate che in questo enorme ambiente l'aria.
The air in this enormous chamber is changed 44 times every hour, so it's the best possible for the workers. Construction goes on by methods that make CRANCHI one of the most industrialized yacht producers in the world. So they have better quality and timing, which means lower costs and production times. All the better for the customer.
Ora però è il momento.
Right now though, let's watch it all being put together. As we've seen, the hull has been constructed in a technically perfect way, but it's also been designed well. Look how they've lengthened the float line at the bow, thanks to the verticals. The geometry lines makes this type of boat more stable and efficient.
È un 53 piedi, è una barca abbastanza grande, ma si controlla bene grazie al.
It's a 53-footer, so pretty big, but you control it with a joystick. The Volvo Penta system, invented 10 years ago, has meant that all boats can be manoeuvred easily now. It can turn on the spot, go sideways. You can do what you want. You can add other things too, like electronic anchor, which lets you hold the boat still in a specific position, whichever way the wind is blowing or current is flowing.
Su questo modello abbiamo due unità Volvo Penta.
On this model, we've two Volvo Penta D6s. They're 435 horsepower engines with both a turbo and volumetric compressor, 4 valves per cylinder and common rail injection. On this yacht, the efficiency of the hull and the propulsion system go together. And here's the result: 7.5 knots, 12 litres an hour. 1.5 litres per mile, fantastic. In practice, that means maximum autonomy. With the petrol tank full, it can go 1,759 miles, which means all the way around Italy, Sicily included.
La grande capacità dei serbatoi del
A
carburante.
huge petrol tank and water storage are another advantage of this boat.
Ma
But what if we went a little quicker?
non è un dislocante.
It may be heavy, but it can plane too. Look.
Quattordici nodi e
14 knots and we're planing. And the engines? Well, they're at less than 3,000 revs a minute. It's like their cruising pattern is at least 3,200 revs a minute, and we can still accelerate a little.
Ecco la massima velocità di crociera del.
So here's the maximum cruising speed of the CRANCHI Eco-Trawler 53. 17.5 knots.
Beh, per un trawler è un'ottima andatura di crociera e
Pretty cool for a trawler. That's cruising. And right now we're using a little more than 100 litres an hour, which means 5.8 litres per mile.
una navetta come
A
questa.
ferry like this doesn't necessarily need to fly. But if we want, it can.
Bene, le eliche sono quelle giuste.
Great, the propellers are the right ones, because these engines have reached their maximum. 3,600 revs a minute and 23.5 knots. Wow, pretty fast.
Le prestazioni sono elevate anche perché l'angolo di
Performance is high, also due to the angle of the boat. About 4 degrees is just right to make the boat go faster. But if I had to choose an ideal speed, I would slow down a bit and go around 10 knots.
Ecco, circa 40.
So that's 45 litres an hour in total. The same as being on a rib with a little outboard engine. This model is made exactly like a boat should be, that doubles as a house. Look at the outside. There's a quite large terrace. Stretches to the stern and widens on the sides, so you can store the tender. The Sundeck is very large too, and the eating area is at the helm, so a protective shade could be used. You can barbecue here. Solar-powered panels can be put here. In front of the windbreak, so you can recharge batteries, leaving the engines off. At the stern, you can happily eat al fresco. There's a living area, and you can put up a shade if you want. This area gets bigger when you're sailing. From here, you can enjoy the sensation of touching the sea, and this sofa offers unforgettable views. Looking at the vastness of the glass surfaces, you start to think that even the interiors are going to be quite pleasant to live in. In we go. Putting the kitchen here means eating outside is easy as eating inside. The daytime furniture separates the two living areas. The one at the back with the long sofa and close to the helm and the eating area.
La porta sul passavanti è
The door on deck is fundamental, just in case you need to maneuver. Below deck, there are 4 different layouts possible. The central area of the lower bridge, in fact, can be furnished with a sofa and a desk, or a dining area, or a double cabin, or a single with storage. The main cabin is very tasteful, elegant and spacious, more than anything. It can have a big mobile container, a dressing area or desk and a walk-in wardrobe. and the ensuite, of course, all very convenient. There's another double for guests. It's comfortable, nothing else to say. It's almost as big as the main cabin. And look how wide it is, how much storage space there is. There's a wardrobe and lots of drawers, and direct access to the bathroom. CRANCHI is a boatyard that has invested a lot in industrialisation. It has developed avant-garde plants that are better than efficient in their production, which gives them the space to allow for personalisation. This makes the owner happy for two reasons: unbeatable series production prices and their own variations on a theme. In San Giorgio di Nogaro in Friuli, between Trieste and Venice, there's the Marine Test Centre, Itala Monzino, where you can try out all CRANCHI's boats 365 days a year, including holidays.
A proposito,
Talking of which, along with this 53-footer in the Eco Trawler Long Distance series, there's also a 43-footer. Don't miss when we try that one out.